for my child. Emma was a single mother. She lived in a small village with her young son Liam. Emma loved Liam more than anything in the world. She worked hard every day to give him a better life. Every morning Emma woke up early. She worked in the fields, picking fruits and vegetables. Her hands were tired and her back hurt, but she didn't stop. She always told herself, "This is for Liam. He will have a bright future." At night, Emma helped Liam with his homework. She wanted him to do well in school. "You must study hard," she said. "Education will change your life." Liam listened to his mother. He wanted to make her proud. But life was not easy for Emma. The money she earned was never enough. She had to skip meals so Liam could eat. She sold her favourite dress to buy him new shoes for school. Emma didn't care about herself. All she wanted was for Liam to be happy. One day Liam asked his mother, "Why don't you buy new clothes, Mom?" Emma smiled and said, "Because I already have everything I need, your smile." The days were long, but Emma never gave up. She believed that one day her sacrifices would give Liam a chance at a better life. As Liam grew older, he began to notice his mother's struggles. He saw her hands rough from work and her face tired from long days. "Mom, you work too hard," Liam said one evening. Emma smiled gently and replied, "It's my job to work hard, Liam. Your job is to dream big." Liam wanted to help his mother, but she insisted he focus on his studies. "Your education is the key to a better life," she said. Emma believed in her heart that Liam would achieve great things one day. One cold winter, Emma's job became even harder. The fields were frozen and work was scarce. Emma started sewing clothes for people in the village to make extra money. She stayed up late every night, stitching by candlelight, while Liam studied beside her. One evening Liam noticed his mother coughing. "Are you okay, Mom?" he asked. Emma nodded and said, "I'm fine, dear. Don't worry about me." But Liam knew she was not fine. He promised himself that one day he would take care of her, just as she had always taken care of him. Emma's health worsened, but she didn't stop working. She kept going, telling herself, "Liam needs me." She hid her pain and put on a brave face for her son. She didn't want him to feel guilty or worried. Despite everything, Emma's love and determination gave Liam strength. He worked hard in school, always remembering his mother's sacrifices. He wanted to succeed, not just for himself, but for her. Years passed, and Liam grew into a smart and kind young man. He earned a scholarship to a prestigious university in the city. The day he received the letter, he ran to his mother, his eyes shining with excitement. "Mom, I got in!" he exclaimed. Emma's heart filled with pride, but she also felt a pang of sadness. She knew that Liam would have to leave home. "This is your chance, Liam," she said, holding his hands. "You've worked so hard for this. Go and chase your dreams." Before Liam left, Emma gave him a small bag. Inside was a simple meal she had prepared and a scarf she had knitted for him. "Whenever you feel cold, think of me," she said softly. Liam hugged her tightly and promised, "I will make you proud, Mom." In the city, Liam faced many challenges. The classes were difficult and he often missed home. But every time he felt discouraged, he remembered his mother's sacrifices. Her words echoed in his mind, "Work hard and never give up." Emma, back in the village, continued to work tirelessly. She saved every penny she could to send Liam small amounts of money for his expenses. She wrote him letters, reminding him to eat well and stay strong. Liam cherished each letter and kept them in a box by his bed. One day, Emma's health took a turn for the worse. Her constant hard work had taken its toll. She didn't tell Liam, not wanting to distract him from his studies. Instead, she prayed silently every night for his success. Liam, unaware of his mother's condition, worked harder than ever. He excelled in his studies and even took part-time jobs to support himself. He was determined to fulfill the dreams his mother had for him. Months turned into years, and Liam finally graduated at the top of his class. On the day of his graduation, he stood on the stage holding his diploma and thought of Emma. He couldn't wait to go back home and show her what they had achieved together. When Liam arrived in the village, he found Emma sitting outside their small house. Her face looked tired, and her hands were rough from years of labour, but her smile was as warm as ever. "Mom," Liam said, kneeling before her, "this is for you." He handed her the diploma. Emma's eyes filled with tears. She held the paper close to her chest, her voice trembling. "You've made me the happiest mother in the world, Liam," she said. "All the sacrifices were worth it." That evening, Liam cooked dinner for Emma, something he had learned to do while living in the city. They sat together under the stars, sharing stories about their time apart. Emma listened with pride as Liam talked about his achievements and plans for the future. The next morning, Liam told Emma about a job offer he had received from a big company in the city. It was an opportunity to earn a good salary and finally give his mother the comfortable life she deserved. "But I won't leave you alone here, Mom," he said firmly. "We'll move together." Emma hesitated. The village had been her home for so many years, but she knew Liam's future lay elsewhere. "If this is where your dreams take you, then I will follow," she said. "We've always been a team, Liam." With Liam's first paycheck, he rented a small apartment in the city and brought Emma to live with him. For the first time in years, Emma didn't have to work. She spent her days reading, gardening, and enjoying the peace she had longed for. As the days passed, Emma began to adjust to her new life in the city. She marvelled at the tall buildings, the bustling streets, and the endless opportunities that surrounded her. But what brought her the most joy was seeing Liam thrive. He worked hard at his job, earning respect and admiration from his colleagues. One day, Liam came home with a surprise. "Mom," he said, holding up an envelope, "I saved enough money to buy us a house." Emma was speechless. Tears filled her eyes as she hugged him tightly. "You've made all my dreams come true, Liam," she whispered. The house was small but beautiful, with a cosy garden where Emma could grow her favourite flowers. She spent her mornings tending to the plants, feeling a sense of peace she hadn't felt in years. Liam, on the other hand, worked tirelessly to make the house feel like a true home. As time went on, Liam's career flourished. He was promoted to a higher position and began giving back to the community. Inspired by Emma's sacrifices, he started a program to help struggling families and single parents. "No one should have to go through what we did," he told Emma. Emma's health, which had been fragile for years, also began to improve. She smiled more, laughed often, and felt proud of the life she had built with her son. "You've given me everything I could have ever asked for, Liam," she said one evening, "and now I can finally rest knowing you'll be okay." Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. Emma often reminded Liam of the importance of kindness and humility, values she had taught him since he was a boy. "Never forget where we came from," she would say, "and always be grateful for the journey." Years later, Liam became a successful businessman known for his generosity and compassion. People admired him not only for his achievements, but also for the kindness he showed to others. Whenever he spoke at events, he always mentioned his mother. "My success is because of her sacrifices," he would say. "She is my hero." Emma, now older, spent her days in the garden of the house Liam had bought. She loved sitting under the shade of the trees, reflecting on the journey they had taken together. Every flower she planted reminded her of the challenges they had overcome and the dreams they had achieved. One day, as Liam returned home, he found Emma sitting peacefully in her favourite chair, holding a photo of the two of them. Her face was calm, her smile serene. She had passed away quietly, surrounded by the love and happiness she had worked so hard to create. Liam held her hand and whispered, "Thank you, Mom, for everything." He promised to carry on her legacy, ensuring that her sacrifices would never be forgotten. Emma's story, and the story of her love for her son, became an inspiration to many. Liam dedicated his life to helping others just as Emma had helped him. And in every act of kindness he performed, her memory lived on. Even in her absence, Emma remained a part of Liam's life, a constant reminder of the power of love, sacrifice, and resilience.